Okay, that's perfect. For some reason, the camera likes to actually get dark again. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, all fixed. Without any further ado, sound is good, mic is good. Let's get into a game. So today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be building a new airship, and I really need a new airship because I need to go into the mountains and I don't have transportation to get there. So an airship will actually be ideal. Okay, I was thinking for a second that my sound was gone. Okay, so these are jacks. These are what I placed to actually start building the new airship. I was messing around with a few ideas, and okay, let's start with it up there. I think it should have wheels. Begin with, so let's start with this. We should place one more jack underneath. So when you're building something with balloons, it's kinda edgy because you know it tends to move around on the platform. So you need to be careful with that. No. So that should be out of the way. So we'll make something that can drive and fly. And large power wheels. I suppose it will need small wheels. We'll put them near the edge, near the front, just in case we need to drive the thing a little bit, because if the wheels are like relatively in the front, then they won't snag against the ground. The ground is really uneven, and we don't want this thing to get stuck all the time. That is perfect. So we'll need it to turn as well. That's perfect. That's perfect. Nice. Okay, so we can put a steering column for the driving part in the front. We also need to fit a drivetrain in. So I'm thinking I like to use the medium drive. We can put it like over there, and then we can put the drivetrain next to it. Like so. Okay, so the wheels are moving. It'll drive. And I think we'll put bull bars in the front. We put these. Protect it a little bit. Why do these wheels look not so right? Okay, now they're fine. How are they supposed to be? Hmm. Okay, let's see if we can move the seat a little bit closer. Okay, it's fine. I just noticed that when he gets in, he still can't get in. Okay, I guess that's gonna have to work. I may put a step on the side there, but there is an issue. So when this thing is flying, it's going to fly in that direction, and when it's driving, it's going to drive in that direction. Wait, something. Wait a minute. Okay, that one is slightly back. My guys. Guys, I'm being attacked. Deal. Deal. Cannot be attacked in my home. I don't fight here. Okay, so there's biomass. Okay, biomass, and what else do I need to make? Fuel cell? I need to make a range. Biomass and glass. Okay, I did think that there was some glass. Okay. That can wait, we can make that later. So I was looking at ways of actually turning the vehicle like a rudder sort of thing. But that would involve actually not that one. Please go on the right way. He's messing with me. Okay, that's now actually correct. You know what? It can go a bit lower. I think that's perfect. So annoying. Okay, cool. I'm just concerned about the turning axis if I turn it, because I would assume that they go on the right way when you put them on, but evidently not so. Okay. Alright. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I need to get on top of there. So that will steer. So what I actually wanted to attempt, like the whole issue is, once you've got a rocket and you activate the rocket's burst only lasts for a certain amount of time. Then you got to steer. So you can't have it necessarily mounted on a wheel. That's even possible, which it isn't. I mean, we can mount the thing like that just for fun. Free spinning wheel, controllable, intermediate piece that allows control rotation via channel. So just for interest's sake, it's turning that way. Let's put a rocket on it. Put it more to the side. Now this thing is gonna fly off here. Now, it's gonna fly off. Let's make one that I know works. Okay, so for the turning bits, we need fences. We lock it in. Be able to lock it in there. Have to use panels. I think that's about enough space. And that works out. I always use these fences. And no, that's too long because I'll need to divide it and then I'll need a space on either side. That is actually too short. Thinking it's too short, but let's try it. Let's divide there. We'll need to divide over here. So, I hope it allows me to build something on top. Oh, yeah. There. So already it's a funny looking thing, very peculiar looking thing. And I wonder if we can get a jack in there. Suppose we could, but I don't really think necessary. Okay, we're gonna do it the old way. Short pins, a short fence pole. It needs to be narrow. Maybe I should just use pins, but then I need to break it, and then that's gonna be an issue. Okay, you know what? This will work. So we're going to put a floor over there. One, yeah. Okay, That'll be fine. And then we need to put a flat beam. We could use one of these, but then if we do that, then we're not going to be able to mount anything on it. Might work. That will. It folds a little bit that way, that's okay. I think that might work. Yeah. Alright. I think that's good. We need a control device. One of that. Go there. It doesn't really, you know, have to be perfect, but let's make it perfect. Okay, so we could make this thing fly in in two ways. We could make it turn in two directions. Turn when when you trigger. So we could make this thing turn in two ways. Am I so shiny? We could place the rockets on one on this way and one on that way. So if you press both down together, then it will turn to the left, and if you press both down together, it'll go straight. Sorry. And if you press on the right one, it will go left. If you press on the left one, it will go right. We could make it that way, or we could just make it turn, and then the booster rockets can be connected to the rockets underneath. I'm thinking now that the wheels are too small, but we'll see now because I haven't built one of these things in like ages. I like to use the small rockets because otherwise it goes too fast and then it just goes completely. Did I just jump out of my yard? Just jumped out of my yard. So today I'm actually closing the door so that I don't have trouble while I'm busy. Actually want to stand on there. Come on. I actually thought they took the rockets out for a minute because I couldn't. I didn't know that you gotta trick it into, not really trick it, but be fancy to get to the rocket bit. But if you guys are having the same issue, the rockets are still in the game, but you gotta be fancy. Perfect. You know what? I think they fixed some of the way those things work because that was very easy to happen. So there's the two boosters. I'm not going to test them out now. I know they work. But I'm thinking I build something high up here. So we can use this. We can use this space to drive, and then we can use this space here for storage. Maybe on the side, and then we can place all the engine bits for the flying craft on this side. There is a way we can do that. So I think we'll do it underneath instead of in front. Then in front, I can actually put the storage unit in front. You can actually lengthen that out and put a whole lot of storage units. But then we're gonna be front heavy. Okay, let's see what it does. The wheels will definitely have to be increased in size. The wheels are too small. Wheels will have to be bigger. Yeah, now we have that issue. Yeah, that worked out. Okay, that's good. That looks good. Still not too sure whether the launching rockets are going to not drag. Okay, we'll put launching rockets here, and we'll build another wing element. Put launching rockets over there, and we could actually put the smaller wheels on, make it lighter. But okay, you never know where you're going to be have to navigate through, and the bigger wheels are always better for just having to drive in unnecessary places. So we put the wheels more to the front so that it's not going to drag on the ground. Okay, that's good. So we'll put launching rockets here. Okay, that's even. And we need to cover this. Oh, come on. This is my team. Come on. Deal. I cannot get attacked in my village. Is there? Oh, pig. Deal, there's one more over there. Come on. Throwing stones. Come on. People will deal. People will deal with you, man. Good job. Good job, people. I suppose I will take this now and the glass. wonder if she's got glass. Diana, you have glass. Okay, take glass from me. Hopefully it's enough. Okay. I suppose you throw it. Stink glass. Make two. So that's sorted. We've got fuel for the and we're going to put some flooring on the top there. So that's what we use for underneath, so this shit about upper big, but it needs to cover. You need to be careful here because that can actually cause the entire structure to become one if built incorrectly, and be very alright. So that's the turning thing sorted. They'll work, they'll work. Don't have to worry about that. I suppose the chests, we can actually use the chests for balancing. I can just fit a platform or something, a step or something in there. It's like this is short. Okay, actually not. C takes up that space. So we need to balance out how this thing takes off, how it launches. Now I should have put the powertrain and everything on top of a whole piece there. But anyway, no, the wheels would have got in the way. That wouldn't have worked. You know, sometimes a mouse and keyboard would actually work better. Right now, a mouse and keyboard would work better. Now that is awesome. Nice. What I don't like about this is the drivetrain. Like if you floor it, then the whole thing lifts up, which it really doesn't make sense. You see? Even if, when you drive it slowly, it's either on or off. So you gotta like floor it, so and then you gotta wait for the front to. Gotta drive this thing too funny. But I love how they sound. They sound just like Teslas. I'm going to take the. I'm going to actually put a smaller engine on that thing. It doesn't make practical sense. Okay, so when we're flying, we're going to be standing here. And then we're going to have. You know, I was just thinking that I could have had all of those buttons like aligned. So so actually I can actually do this here. I can put the booster, I can mount the booster rockets here. And that would work fine. Okay, let's see. Because what could happen is if I place this, then it could actually lock in those side rockets and become part of the structure, and then that will just bust up. But let's see. Okay, it didn't lock in. Okay, that's good. Those ones are still free. Doesn't mean it can't happen now. Okay, that's cool. So I'm thinking 4 rockets should be able to raise this thing. And we need to be careful with this here. So you can't actually place it where you're standing, because when you activate it, it's going to launch the balloons that are actually going to launch your. It's actually going to cause your ship to take off. And how many you place would determine on how high this thing is actually going to fly. So we need to, actually we need, maybe just one. Okay, we'll see how it works out. Because it needs to be in the center. Okay, luckily this thing is heavy. Actually, you know, we don't need underneath rockets at all. We don't need launch rockets because of the way this thing, the way they've designed it now. But okay, we'll leave them. We'll probably knock them off just now. Wait a minute. Okay, I suppose it doesn't really matter because it'll just fly when we push that button. I think I'm going to have to make balloons. So if we put one on each side, one over there, one over there, because we can't have the ship like just falling out of the sky, so we gotta make the buoyancy balanced. I'm thinking four balloons won't raise it, but will help it land. Let's do that. So we'll put one over there, one over there, one over there, and one over there. And then, so those are small, these are small balloons. Okay, and then these are the larger ones. And put why not? I think they should be more to the edges. They're out of the way. Okay, I'm out of material, out of cloth. Got plenty of yarn if I need to make cloth. I did use quite a bit on the elevator build, but then again I did dump a whole lot of things here. So I tried like, you know, sorting my inventory and stuff like that, but it doesn't work. If I remember the recipe for wool, I'll need that. Or was it silk? Let's just make sure. Spider webs. Silk. Where's my loom? Where's my loom? No, it's Portugal. Oh, there's my loom. Okay, so it needs silk thread. I need spider webs. Why doesn't it use feathers? I mean, I'm sure if you've got enough time, you can weave feathers into. So now I've got to still make this thing. I've got to make silk thread. See if I've got more, because silk thread is extremely uses a lot of silk to get like very little thread. You will get me copyrighted. Okay, recipe. So I've got to make silk thread. silk fabric. Dude. Oh, I gotta use this to make that first. So there's basically nothing else I use spider webs for. So craft everything. I'm so glad that they took out the fall damage, because sometimes the parachute just doesn't open. So guys, pushing that button right now would make a catastrophic problem. Okay, and there's also the option that I may be jettisoned out of the plane while it's in the air. That happens. The cool thing is that the balloons will land in the evening. We need to mark this craft like now. So let's do that. This will help us find it. Just make it green. We'll just have to remember that it's the car. That's fine. If I put it up here, it'll irritate me. Over there is fine. And we can put a chest over here, and I'll see if we can fit 2 chests in the front. I think that this thing should have made enough. Like that. Take it out to the loom. Roll on. I just stuff things all over the. These are this is my garden, but evidently I've got like the maximum amount of seedlings that is allowed on a plot or in a holding. Like these seedlings and those seedlings, and because I would have liked to plant here, and I would like to plant above on top of the roof, but it's not possible. I could maybe bring animals in here. Could. Pin them up and see if they actually like multiply. Would be interesting. Okay, we'll do that on on another stream. Between and four. We'll make an animal farm. While that's building, maybe we can put 1 or 2. What is this? Food processor. A big food processor. Okay, that's a couple of few good things, I suppose. This thing is so handy. You think that it would be maybe better to use a lift, a ladder, but trust me, you got a art spring to shoot you up into the air whenever you need to get higher, for whatever reason. That's an awesome thing to have. So let's test it. I'm not flying. Yet. Why did those burst? Too heavy. Okay. They're too close together. Okay. Thinking that they're way far from each other. That one burst. These two are too close together. Maybe that should work. Okay. Try this. Still not flying though. Okay. Dilemma, right? Huge dilemma. Okay, already we've lost front thrusters. This will be able to drive most of it home. Okay, they're back. Okay, nice turns. Okay, they're gone. Okay, the stability of a build is also like really important. Okay, that is moving too much in. I think I've got a fix for that. So once you press it, it like kind of does its own thing. Okay, so we'll need to put a solid piece over here. Okay, dips. Okay. That's fine. So in the evening, this will actually land. Kind of odd that no light in the front. That's fine, we'll just put some storage. Storage might even just make it land. Storage might be what is required for it to land. This could be what I'm actually missing. What I should have actually used. Engine block. Vehicle base. Maybe a vehicle base. Oh baby. Divide these two. I think that's what I should have used. That is what I could still use there. But we need to get this thing on the ground. Let's just use this. Really wants to go, yeah. Okay, I did think that that would work. It's even stabilized. Ship busted now. Okay, but it'll land now at least. Those are my failed projects that are now that have become satellites. Yo, Argentina, where's your ship? Where's your ship, man? Did you crash it again? It's still in the air. I don't think it's going to like just land quickly. So this is what I normally used to just bolt. But yes, we'll let it land and then we'll use the engine compartments to bolt. You make me be fancy. Don't really need to eliminate that thing. Curious as to where my ship could have landed. I thought it would just be there, but it's fine, guys. This is the reason why we placed um, that marker on it. I just hope it doesn't land like on top of any of my structures that I built. Like I'm very afraid that it could land around the elevator. Okay, guys, this will be cool. So we're going to fetch it, but we're going to use the elevator to get to where it landed. We'll go up using the elevator. Guys, I'm proud of this thing. It's insane. And now that rockets are back, I can actually put rockets on it and get it to fly all the way to the top. But the cool thing is that now that it doesn't go all the way to the top, it can't get damaged. So even if I don't press this button, like this is as high as it'll go, eventually it will stop. And this is like way... It's like quite a distance away from how high this tower actually is. But that's cool because, you know, that's ridiculous height. This way the elevator won't damage itself. So map. Am I? You're kidding me. I gotta be on the ground to use the map. Okay. So this is where I am. That's the one. That's the vehicle. Supposed to be two. Okay, there's the other one below that one. No, that's the one vehicle. They made them all green. I placed it and marked it. Okay, those are the two. Maybe we can just see it. Is that it over there? Could be. But why isn't the marker working? No, it's not. Did it disappear? Here, I put a mark, place the mark on the thing. Okay, let's do this. We're going to get one of the vehicles. We'll drive around and look for it. Yep, right, fuel cells. Man, that's so messed up. Gotta kill that thing. These things are extremely rare. Okay, it is quite gone. Okay, we'll just build a new one. Alright. That happened. But that's generally what happens when you're building flying craft. They can take all the measures as we've just witnessed to not to lose it in. It can just fly away. Got rods, yeah. Just the frustration is that there's a lot of material that was lost now. My ship. in this direction. Yeah, that's too high. I thought I'll be able to fly over to it, but I won't. It will land in the evening. Let's see if we can get high enough to just float over to it. And the one balloon didn't close. I could shoot it down. Okay, nice. We may have, yeah, no, I would be able to float over to it. Well, this is actually good. We got to say a fail safe in case the flying projects um, do that. Now we can always get higher than the flying projects, and then we can fly over to them. Glide over to them and bring them down. If this sort of thing happens, like near the base. Get a little bit up. So it's possible that we couldn't. Still not showing on the map. Okay, I'm sure we could jump from here and then we could get there, but we're almost at the top. Just jump from maximum height. Also be nice to give us a perspective. So this is maximum height. You can place bolts. You can place maybe that bolt, but you can't go higher than that. Okay, let's fly over to the ship. Guys, that's the elevator, which is helping us out to avoid this mishap. I don't know if this ship is gonna let me land on it. I hope so. I hope I don't have to shoot it down. Oh, nice. Okay. So we can step on there. Not closing. Okay, something went amiss here. But anyway, let's just shoot it down. No. Thinking. Not thinking. And okay, this side. Hopefully we don't. The buoyancy doesn't throw us out. Okay. Good. Do not throw me. It is fighting back. Okay. Okay. Think. Alright. Alright. Okay, we might as well put the fuel cells in now while we can step on this. Okay. Wow, this thing is like... Okay, you know, while it's doing what it's doing, I suppose we can go over to the other base, which is over there. So we are here at the other base. Okay, okay. Gonna have to bust it. Dude, oh, come... I'm gonna have to bust the button. Behaving now. Just look at that. I got the thing in... I got the... Oh, no. It's starting to work like it's supposed to. Okay, guys. If I get out, it's gonna fly away. Is my weight keeping it here? Just not. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. So this thing should actually drive quite nicely because it's light. Alright. Bit too light. And I need some more weight. Oh no, I was just about to ask what could possibly go wrong. Okay. Come on, let me place it. Okay. So this might work. A little bit more weight. So we'll make it aesthetically pleasing a little bit later. That will be a thing to do. Place. Let's see if it'll drive. So what is happening here is the wheels are turning the wrong way. The wheels are actually set to turn in the wrong direction. Okay, that one's going in the right direction. Turning in the wrong direction. Oh no, this thing is gonna bust up. It's gonna break apart somehow. I don't have e-charms. I gotta remove these. Okay, so that block is not allowing me to put that down. Very weird though that the seat is actually getting in the way there. Man, what is triggering that thing? I'm gonna have to bust the trigger. Oh, okay, when he gets pushed. When he gets pushed out of the vehicle, I'm gonna have to bust the trigger. Oh no. Fires. That can't happen anymore. Now it's like a moon buggy. Lego, it's really an adventure. Simple thing like building a flying car. It's not so simple. But at least we had the sense to put an engine in it so we can drive it as well. But okay, this is my other base, so we can make. Oh no, no, stop. Make some changes. Actually, like putting balloons on a normal vehicle is also good because it makes the vehicle more light and easier to drive. Maybe like on a truck or something like that. Could be done. Okay, guys, I just need a minute. I'll be back right now. 1 second. So alright, I guess what the issue here is that this thing needs more weight, and that button cannot be directly behind where character sits. That button should be maybe slightly to the side. Wait, what happened? If he gets pushed out of the seat, then he's out. Then I think that button should actually be like on the side here. That will avoid him pressing it by accident. So we'll need, but also the engine compartment needs to be changed. So let's get this vehicle grounded, which it is now, but a little bit more weight so it can be driven, and we'll drive it back. We have got more building material. We have less issues when we're fixing it. You know, I'm such a dumb because I could just actually burst the balloons and drive it. Do that rather. Hit it all. Yeah. Get it. Just burst the balloons. Not while it's in the air, but it's doing funny flying things. Burst it there. That wasn't such a good idea. Okay, nice. We'll drive it back to the other village and then we'll fix it. See if we can get it to fly correctly. So we'll have to basically, I think I should bust the whole thing up and start over. At least now with the first flight we know where the design flaws are. I wonder how many turning wheels you can actually put on a vehicle. Because obviously the more drivetrain wheels you've got, then the more grippier it'll be. Because these... Oh. That I was afraid of. That's why I like to put the wheels. Okay. Suppose we can put a wheel, drivetrain wheel. Over here. Missing wooden rods. Okay, let's try this. Doesn't want to be there. Are you kidding me? So as you guys can see, that was what I was afraid of happening. Wouldn't have really been an issue if it flies. If the ground is flat. We had, I suppose if we had another set of wheels in the center, that could work as well. Hopefully we don't get stuck again. And the driving dynamics of these vehicles is weird. But I suppose it's part of the fun to get it as stable as possible. And extremely janky. Oh. Seems like whatever you hit with that ball bar turns to mush. I'm so tempted to press like the nitrous button. And would be cool if the okay, my elevator's populating. It would be cool if you had like a nitrous button. Okay, let's see if I can put a wheel on it. You know what? Let's just bust it up. Hold it again. Hold it with an improved standing of handles now. Okay, I need to equip this. The other one. I see it. And that. Then I can equip these. And I think I'm stuck. Stuck in the door. Alright. It was interesting. So I've got meat and one of two things with meat. Food processor, I think. No, I can't. Okay, but I can put it on the grill. I can take that. I had 76 raw meat. Wow, that's ridiculous. Okay, let's build a proper flying machine with everything that we know now. We'll see. As a bonus, we might be able to make it drive. Flying carpet? Not this build. Try flying carpet in another build. So this is actually the traditional build that you would normally use, but since I see how these things fall, we could get away with the thinner base, smaller base. This one. This be perfect. So we're going to start with the engine compartments, which is something to divide the rockets. Keep this. And open cabin rear. You can actually use cabin roofs, vehicle base. Would be nice in the front. Dying. So that looks aesthetically pleasing. 3 blocks and 3 blocks to work with. Stands here, then he can reach there, and he can reach there. So good. So we'll use the turning fence. With the hinged fence, corner post. We need this because it needs to be a little bit more deep. And it can serve two purposes. That's gonna twist out. This needs to be removed. Below. Unless we put 2 in. That we could do also, but this one, the first one is too low. So put, that's gonna look odd if we put one below. Okay, let's try this first. Put it right inside. That's fine. Well, I like to just use the floor when I'm placing something that I need to drop in place. So that's a 3-piece block. If we can get if we can get a 3-piece block in here, then it'll be nice. Because the snugger we can make the engine fit, the better. Let's see if we can get a block that can fit perfectly in there. And let's see if it can be engine block. Be 3, 3. No. Those are the smaller pieces. And I think these are the sizes that you need in order for it not to shift around like it did just now. But we'll test it out. We'll test it and see. Can get away with that. I know I've got a wooden block that can fit in there. Got a wooden block there. But I don't. Good. Okay, there's one more step up there. There's a step down. Step up, but it's not stepping up. I think that's where that block is that I need. This could work as well. It's too big. It's gonna move around a lot. 6 pieces. 8-piece block. This could work. We do this. Yeah. That will work. Don't know how stable it'll be, but it will fit. Oh, that's right. Okay, so Oh, come on. Yo, help me, please. My team. Where are my villages? I'm the mayor. I cannot be so many. Cannot be attacked in my own yard. Safe. So you can use these boxes, these filing boxes, storage boxes, as building things. Need to place them that way, but not this way. Really, really weird, but okay, we'll change the design to accommodate that. Do they have to push this one more out? Leave there just as a reference. Okay, so if we put it there, that means the switch is going to be on top, and that means that my character is going to stand here. Put it closer to where the post is more solid, is most solid. Let's see if the switch will allow it to go on the side. So the switch allows to go on the side. The rocket does. Weird. Supposed to be like that. What happened? we can knock them in. Okay, didn't work. Yeah. Okay, so the design is there. Is the right way to do this. This needs to be balanced before it's dropped in. Maybe I should stand on top of the box. Be there now. Okay, we large and okay, we'll put it in the front there. Now hopefully balance allows it to drop in. Well, I didn't intend for this to take so long. Here we go. So I get up there and then jump, jump. No. Try that again. Okay, but it does like that balance. Guys, building like anything that you gotta like negotiate how the part goes there, especially if you gotta rely on a part that needs to fall. Gotta get the balance right. So you could also stand on it. But you need to have patience. It's the only block that we've got. Then there's this one. Then the whole shape of this thing could potentially change. It's kind of hungry again. Because I wanted it to be like shaped like this here, so we could maybe put wheels on the side. Because if I make it shaped like this on top of this base, and let's make it work. We've got to make this work. We get this one to fit by bringing that thing a little bit more back. Let's place this block and then see what we need to do. Get it housed in there. Okay, let's put it once. And let's break that. wonder. Looks like pull straight down. Okay. Even. Like that. So what happened here is somehow this thing got caught. So somehow that whole piece, that whole structure that we built, assume that it got stuck on one of the two. But let's try building once. Maybe I was just being, maybe because I was being lazy. Well, it's floating there, so it needs to work. Let's use a longer piece. Maybe that piece didn't feel balanced. Concrete is stronger, it's heavier, it should last longer. But let's use a lighter piece. This is such a good idea. Oh. Put a switch here. Let's see. Okay, let's see what it'll take to put a block like this in there. One on that side, this side, one in. What does it take to keep that piece happy? Okay, now we can bust this. So over here, make the gap smaller. wouldn't go onto it. Alright, moment of truth. Okay. And we're already over jokes. Okay, we're going to try this. Try and balance it out somehow. And I think I got an idea. So I was hoping to actually get it to snug fit, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to do it that way. So we're gonna have to make it a looser fit. And I just want to do it this way, but snug fit would be ideal. Doesn't really matter. It's just the switches look a little bit more aesthetically correct if facing the right direction. Yeah. Okay. Suppose it's got something to do with these compartments. Okay, looks like it built onto this. Okay. Okay, that was unexpected. I'm thinking the base is all wrong. On the long bases, it works. On the longer base, it worked. So I think the base has got something to do with it. That's fine. What we're going to do is we'll use this bull. We'll use this bull. Yeah. It is a square base. Actually wanted the vehicle to be a little bit, elongated. And then, guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Gonna grab a cup of coffee. All right. I had to think about it, and let's use the old design, and then we'll see how we can put whatever new is available to change it. I don't know where I got that from. I don't know where I got that shield from. But okay, so let's do one of the old designs. Which works on the square base. Yeah. And there. Hoopla. Now let's go with the 2 blocks. Okay, it has to be 4 blocks. Yeah, for use posts. Okay. Let's see if we can fit a rustic piece in there. This design is flawed as well. But okay, we're gonna build something that flies. Okay, the rustic, let's just place that there. And I've got it on my favorites. It needs 2 spaces, and then we'll use the posts again. So it will slide with 1 space. The rustic doesn't normally have issues with it moving about. Let's get this. There. Let's put the rocket on it. This controller doesn't have a lot of stick drift, but the other one, the red one that I've got, wow. And try building something with insane nutty stick drift. them slightly away from each other. It's fine. It's actually because of these. I think that will fall now. Yep. I don't want them to actually rub against each other, but okay. It could work. The other one will just stop that one from moving around too much. Not an ideal design, but I've seen ships built like that. I usually have something to divide the two, but this could work as well. And okay, so they'll basically just shift. So we just need to determine where to put the rocket. Are you kidding? Oh man, oh man, oh man. And I break the floor also. It's okay. Everything that I've used is, yeah. Wow. And do I need to find Jesus? Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going to build it. Definitely, we're going to build it before stream ends. We're going to build something that flies and lands and everything's. Hopefully, maybe drives. Cross that bridge when we come to it, but let's do this. Okay, that's more stable. Alright, so all the components that we need. Wait a minute, why is that? Okay, so I'm thinking this is the original basis. And we're probably gonna get more errors in the original base. But it's down now, so let's try it. Okay, let's see how we can just make it look nice also. Okay, that's like over. So we have established that this thing needs to be a little bit janky in order for it to work. So let's do that. Let's allow for jankiness. Okay, so here we've got 8 blocks. We've got 2 to use. Okay, this is a bit of risk, but let's see if we can get this thing snug. See if we can get that out. This is a different build piece. I didn't allow for... I went in all wrong. Let's see if this one works. If it fits like this here, then it'll be more stable. We can get it in like that. It is possible. It's just on certain build pieces it works. On certain build pieces it doesn't, and then you need to take note of what works and what doesn't, because it wouldn't work with any other build pieces. It looks like it's still that way. Like something like previously we were putting this thing in the center. It works better on the end. And if we turn this the other way around, then it would probably also not work. But it's just got to do with balance. No. And there is a way of actually getting it like with longer poles and getting it to actually fall straight down. But I'm a couple of months away from Lego Fortnite. There we go. Just nudge it in. Nice. Okay, it looks like in the like during daytime it fits in, and during nighttime it doesn't. Guys, it sounds odd if someone says that, but that is the dynamics of Fortnite. Like, if you've got a balloon and the balloon goes straight up into the air, at night it will sink and you'll be able to find it. So the dynamics is slightly different during the day and slightly different during the night. But okay, at least this build works. So we can put the railing there, and then we'll just mount the boosters here. To make it look like we did something fancy. One thruster in front. And another thruster in the center. So this is so that when it takes off like... So this is so that when it takes off like in an angular momentum. It flies like this and not like that. No? Okay. Fly a little bit like this. It look nicer. It does that. But you can also, to make it... But then it pushes from the back, so it's better if it is from the front. Because this might even cause it to go straight for it to actually go level. But we'll see what it does. So guys, this is the build basically complete. We just need to put a thing to cover it. Could put 2 of these. We even don't have to cover the end, but let's just put something right across so that we don't accidentally mount, cause that those pieces become solid to the board. Like this could work. Yeah, that could work. That could work nicely. Put that over there. Over there. It's awesome stuff. And then we'll mount the base rocket booster. Switch. Base switch over here. So like if we turn that, then the bottom rockets and the base rockets will ignite. And then we can turn left and right like so. But already the switch has gone in, but that's fine. So 2 balloons will actually raise this thing. That will make it fly. Wonder if I shouldn't put 2 wheels on it. Okay, you know what? Let's future-proof it. You can always knock these wheels off. It will make it drive in the same direction. Got an idea of how we can do that. So these chickens are dangerous because the chickens actually are attracted to the wheels, and that is because there's string used in some of them. Some of the designs, there's something in it that they like to eat, and they peck on the wheels. Smiling. Has he got any idea of how tired I am? Along with been trying to make something that flies. No, please do not tell me I put a turning wheel there. No, that is not a turning wheel. Gonna slaughter this chicken. Let's see if it'll go on. It wants to be slaughtered. Okay. Hopefully that is not a turning wheel. Alright, so we can always put a cabin, like a driving cabin in the back here, and an engine next to it. And that could make it fly, so that's... going that way. Don't trust this wheel. These wheels are quite tough. Okay. I'm going to mount a seat in here just to see. I done messed up. Okay, I didn't. Be cool if we could like put rudders on the sides there. But okay, now we can actually knock this down. Okay, that works. That works. Don't you work? The rockets are there. Hit activate. Something should activate, but they're not. Oh, okay, let's start. I think it's the base. But at least these are perfect. These are working nicely. And we were able to get them pretty snug, so that's actually a good thing. I think we'll start with the base this time and make sure that the base is working. Like we're having some bad weather. Okay, so that base was an issue. Doesn't work. These are the new bases. These are the new vehicle bases. Okay, so I think this base was around an older base. Need that because we need to get one thruster here in the front and one thruster like a little bit midway. Okay, let's first put the thrusters in, base thrusters, and then test them. Wow, you know, is it such an issue to build flying thing nowadays? Should have wooden rods. Should actually not have run out of wooden rods. I don't really know what's going on because I've collected back everything that was used, but it seems somehow I've used up rods. Let's check over here before I make. Okay, we have to make some rods. Wow, guys, I'm 3 hours in. Wow. Um, let's just make, no, not so many. All the wood. Because one makes one rod, so let's just make 40 so that it can just all be in one slot. Take one inventory slot. I suppose 80 would also just take one inventory slot. Let's take that for now. Oh, it seems like I'm getting an error with rockets. I don't think I'm getting all the bits back from the rockets. Okay. Should lift it midway and I should lift it in front. So guys, after I do this, I'm going to have to rebuild the base again. But better that than having to rebuild the whole thing. So this thing is gonna throw me up into the air and throw me off this base. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Let's let it switch off. No, it needs to stabilize. That's extremely unstable. It needs to stabilize. So it's actually a good test because now I know that I need to put a rocket in the back and a rocket in the front. And one rocket. It's always better to actually like move slower than too quick, because what happens is you get thrown out of the vehicle. Firstly, that's terrible. That's what happens, and you get errors. So okay, this railing piece is too long. We'll use these, but we need to see what we're gonna put inside. Square ones generally did work in the past, but no. What if they're gonna be so small? There's actually a block, a square block, block, not this. 6 by a three by 6 block that I don't see anywhere. 3 by 6 block that is missing. And then there's boxes, so you could use like a box. Let's use a box. We could use something like this. Let's see how we can make this work. Too far forward. We do need it to be a little bit janky. Although I do prefer to get the things to fit snug. Snug. Okay, that is slightly janky. Okay. So, okay. Thought we could get it to fit in nicely on that side. Okay, let's do this. Okay, guys, it looks weird, right? But this actually is working good. That actually could work. Okay. Let's do one. So guys, notice it's daytime, right? During the day, things tend to fall straight down. Wow. Okay. It's raining back outside. Go and blow. It's shifting this way. Get away, chicken. I don't think the chicken did it. Get a little bit more janky. So what I don't like about the janky designs is that these things will slide up and down. But okay, let's do it that way. And depending on the shape of what you put in there, of what is moving around, that would also affect how long it will last, what the lifespan of that item will be. It just refuses. It doesn't want to. Okay. Let's see what else can fit in there. I suppose you could use railings. I have made a build with railings. And the design of the guide could hold it in place, but let's just finish this one. Maybe a box with something in it. You could also place them sideways. Like to avoid the roll. How would you place a block sideways? Well, that would be difficult, but I don't think it's possible to place a block sideways. To think of it. You know what, I'm curious to see if this might work. But there's one issue I'm going to run into if I do this. But let's try it. Well, it's looking a bit different to what I had in my head. But I'm thinking that this could work. Is this thing twisting? No, okay. But let's give it a shot, because if this works, then well, that'll be awesome design that I never thought of previously. Be on the end. So. And then the rocket will go on the inside. Switch. Will go on that side. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Be a little bit more jankier, but it may still work. If we put this slightly there. Let's try it. And we'll see. We'll look at a way of making it a bit more compact. Okay, man, guys. I've got a terrible storm going here. I want to actually get. I hate leaving this incomplete, but we'll try a little bit later. Let's give it 5 more minutes. Maybe the storm will blow over. That was a weird one. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this game, and then we'll try again. So guys, we've got a terrible thunderstorm outside, so I'm going to have to end the video here, and then we will try this again before it's bad. Okay, so I'm going to end stream, and I'll see you guys maybe later on today, or we'll continue this tomorrow. So take care, everyone.